Hey Guardians, what's going on? My name is MKid75. Welcome back to Destiny. Today is another exotic competition video. If you are new to the channel or new to these videos, then you're in good hands. Just to make a quick recap on the last video and what has changed since then, last video Ace of Spades vs Horseman is currently at 750 views from the time I wrote this script and growing, so a huge thank you to all those views and support. What's new in this video? Well, in this video, I'm bringing in actual weapon statistics, Grimoire card information, and for the first time ever on my channel and videos, opinions from other Guardians. Let's begin the video. Invective versus the 4th Horseman. Both are exotic shotguns that have been around since year 1. The order of my videos will cover PvP, then PvE, then the raids. I will be doing Coda's End as usual because of its easy mechanics and solo abilities. First gun that we have to start with is the Invective. Invective started as a year 1 exotic bounty called the Dubious Task. It was one of the most effective of all shotguns. It is now a random exotic weapon drop in year 2 that can be obtained by exotic legendary engrams. The Grimoire card lore reads, I tried to talk them down. They made a grab for my ghost. After that, it was a short conversation. A core array. Invective was a core array's weapon of choice during her younger, more rebellious days. An ideal fallback for situations that cannot be solved by wit, quick talk, or pure intimidation. The modified shotgun uses self-replicating magazine to keep its owner well-stocked for any and all trouble that waits beyond the walls of the city. Stats for the Invective are solar damage, full auto, 4 rounds in the magazine, main perk is Invective, ammo regenerates over time. Rate of fire is a 30 out of 100, impact is a 46 out of 100, range 23 out of 100, stability 41 out of 100, reload speed of 36 of 100, minimum attack of 280, maximum attack of 310. In PvP, as you just witnessed, Invective is a deadly shotgun from a fairly decent range. In my experiences with Invective in the Crucible, ammo did not start regenerating until I picked up special ammo. Now, I don't know if this is a mechanic inside the Crucible or a small unknown bug. In PvE, the Invective is a total monster. Its ability to take down bosses and adds is a major attraction toward most Guardians. Yellow bars, or in my case, pink bars, fall pretty quick. And I usually have one bullet to spare. In raids, Invective isn't that useful. Sure, it may fire full auto, but if you're in need of killing ads that are aggressive as Thrall or Taken, then odds are you don't want to be in close quarters combat. However, I will say, taking down the sword bearer is a lot simpler with an exotic shotgun. Let's lock and load and settle up our 4th Horseman. 4th Horseman started as a year 1 Dark Below PlayStation exclusive shotgun. It was a mediocre gun, as its range definitely impacted its overall ability. However, in the year 2 variation, the range did get a slight range buff as well as impact. And the 4th Horseman can drop from legendary or exotic engrams and can be brought by Xur. Rewarded in Nightfalls and raids. The Grimoire card reads, it's not a holdout weapon, it's a pathfinder. One look at the 4th Horseman and the care taken in crafting it points to the old trophy-driven traditions of the hunt. But this blunt force destroyer wasn't built for any game. Its precision turning allows for full auto firing, while measured impact timing provides an extra kick at the tail end of each gun. It needed fail-safe design specifically for the weapon's intended prey, the biggest game in the system, the Cabal. Weapon stats of the 4th Horseman are arc damage, full auto, 5-round magazine, final round, return to sender. Thunderer is the main perk, which allows it to fire full auto. Rate of fire, 34 of 100. Impact, 42 of 100. Range, a meager 5 out of 100. Stability, 66 out of 100. Reload, 16 out of 100. Minimum attack of 280, maximum attack of 310. PvP, you need to be at stabbing or punching distance to do the damage required to kill other guardians. It is by far one of the worst PvP shotguns in game. So I thought. But after a few games playing with it, I began to realize how great of a weapon it truly is inside of the Crucible. PvE, same principle applies for player versus enemies. However, you can kill the enemy at a further range because their health is lower than a guardian's. The gun runs out of ammo very fast, so I'd advise against holding down the trigger button.
Are you ready?
it's a fairly decent weapon, but as said before, it has a very short usefulness against very aggressive enemies, like the races against Warlock, Thrall, or Taken enemies. Let's bring in the cavalry, starting with the American Cow. He writes, "Hello guys, it's everybody's favorite bovine adventurer, the American Cow. Today's contest is between two full auto shotguns, 4th Horseman and Invective. In P, 4th Horseman is king in shotgun DPS in my opinion, bolstering a moderate impact and rate of fire. To compensate for this, it has a massive recoil and minuscule range. Anything outside of spitting range, and you might as well be using a water pistol. Its arc burn allows for easy disposal of Hive Knights or any arc shielded major, but you must be close or it's useless. Invective, on the other hand, is much more well-rounded, boasting a higher impact and a slightly lower rate of fire compared to the 4th Horseman. It only has 4 shots in a mag, though, which can be depleted as quickly as the 4th Horseman can dump its 5. However, its ability to regenerate ammunition is an asset considering that Icebreaker is no longer in the meta. You can't go wrong with either of these in your exotic slot. But if I'm playing a PvE strike and need to rush down majors and ultras, I'm taking 4th Horseman every day. In PvP, 4th Horseman is decisively worse than Invective because of its poor handling and slow reload speed and incredibly short range. Invective is far better weapon in PvP. Since I'm a fan of certain Doom and I enjoy rushing bosses with a shotgun, my vote goes to the 4th Horseman. Alright, to sum up what he's saying, in the PvE environment, the 4th Horseman is his shotgun of choice because of high impact and how fast it could take out a major with an arc shield. He is also saying that Invective is a more balanced option that you would rely more on in a player versus player area because of its Icebreaker-like perk. Better impact and range. Thank you for your opinion, sir. Let's go on to the only bear hunter in game, Hammer Hazard. He writes, in the shots I don't even look, guys. He spelled this weird. So if I start doing the German W, don't just leave it out. In the shots showdown, in the exotic, this is funny. In the shots showdown in the exotics, we have Invective versus 4th Horseman. I could break this down harder than the run DMC. Invective is the ideal shotgun in PvP, and 4th Horseman is the ideal shotva in PvE. So right now in Destiny, strikes are the shit. I will have to say 4th Horseman is better, even though it is a PvE shotgun. If a Guardian has a decent trigger finger, they will get kills. And it looks freaking beautiful. So 4th Horseman gets the W for me. Sum it up, he clearly states that the 4th Horseman is better overall choice for PvE area, but does not include much to anything about Invective other than it being an ideal in PvP. So what's the final breakdown for myself? Going back to the overall stats and personal experiences, one would think 4th Horseman is the clear choice for PvE and Invective for PvP, respectively. For me, Invective outshines its exotic rival in all categories. Not too many enemies have an arc shield in the Taken King. The majority of the enemies have either solar or void shields. Invective doesn't run out of ammo nearly as fast as 4th Horseman. So in a rather dire situation when special ammo is limited, Invective is the clear choice. In PvP, I'm not going to want to run a shotgun with the range of a squirrel throw. I want decent range, ammo that I know I can conserve without having to worry about holding the trigger down and my magazine being gone. Also, the reload speed is a huge factor, as Invective nearly doubles the 4th Horseman's reload speed. However, what I came to realize is that I kept running for ammo more and more with Invective than I did 4th Horseman. Maybe it was me being strategic without realizing it, or some other reason. As for those major ultra enemies, it really boils down to whatever I could reach for first. So there you have it, Guardians. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please comment your opinion and kindly share your thoughts. Write which exotics you would like to see face-to-face next. Remember, they have to come from the same year and have to be the same weapon type. Just as a notice, Guardians out there, Hammer Hazard will be doing a 24-hour stream for a local charity sometime over Thanksgiving. He will be streaming at twitch.tv/HammerHazard. I'll be in chat. The American Cow will be in stream and chat. Everybody's favorite basketball. Get the car door, Guardian. Nick will be in the stream amongst many others. So please stop by and say hello. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Adios.